Now, let's see if I can figure it out, because I don't remember how to do this. Running already? What's going on? Getting your ass kicked today? Oops. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you do run. They're bullying you, yeah. And some survivors can do that, but you also have to remember that much like killers, survivors aren't innocent either. They're cheating too. You know they have an aimbot program for flashlights. Yeah, yeah, you can literally click the flashlight with your back face to the killer and it'll blind him. But also keep in mind that if anybody like us uses those hacks, we're gonna get insta-banned. Yeah, and that's the only time that I will agree that yes, they deserve to be camped, tunneled. I'm gonna tell you, the hacks on Survivor side, like I said, I mean, there's more killers hacking than Survivor, but Survivors do it. And I've had Survivors that people were watching me. I was chasing the Survivor, and they just disappeared right in front of me into the ground. No buildings, no trees, no rocks, no walls, nothing in front of us, just open space. They disappeared and reappeared clear on the other side of the map. Yeah, yeah, I mean, like I said, Survivors, everybody thinks I'm biased to Survivor, and that's exactly why I classify it as these. I classify all of them, Survivor and Killers, as hack trash, because that's exactly what they are. Hmm. Well, I'm going to give you a little bit of a clue with that. Well, you already know, well, behavior because of non-cheating survivors. The killers complained to the developers, so the developers made Lightborn completely pretty much block flashlights. So if you use the perk Lightborn, you won't get blinded, you won't get stunned. And if you do, then they're hacking. Because that perk, if I'm not mistaken, Lightborn completely, it just makes flashlights pointless. Or, here's another thing. Instead of using Lightborn, use something that's more versatile. Use Franklin's Demise. All you gotta do is hit him. Yeah, if you hit them, it knocks the item out of their hand, no matter what item it is, and it also damages the item. And if they don't go back and get the item within a certain X amount of time, the item disappears into nothing. So you can take those flashlights away from them. What? Okay, well, first question, what killer are you playing? Okay, well, on the ring killer is an okay killer, but you need to keep your options open. I mean, if you're gonna play killer, then you need to find a killer that suits your skill set. And what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that maybe you're bad at the ring killer, but maybe there's a better killer for you. So try some other killers. Try like Legion. Try Ghostface. Dredge is a good killer. Dredge shits all over a ring killer. I think it's better. I mean, like I said, but there are certain killers that the hackers make them look easy, and they're not. Like Nurse. I mean, 90% or better of all people who play Nurse that are any good are using aimbot. They just click a button on their keyboard, and the Nurse auto teleports straight to you. Sometimes it's obvious. Some people don't make it very blatant, open and out to the public. They try to, like say the speed bar goes from 1 to 10. Well, they'll set it at 1. They're not stupid. They don't want to get banned. So they won't set it all the way to 10. But you got other survivors who don't give a shit. They'll max that shit out, and in a straight line, you'll never catch them. No, not really, but you can, let me tell you, TTV is basically toxic trash video, and that's exactly what it is. If you got a team of three or more TTVs, yeah, they're 100%, nothing but a toxic team. You got you well, yeah, I was about to say you got to remember that this team of TTV trash, they do this for a living, like they actually get paid for it. Well, that 100% sounds like flashlight aimbot to me, but because I've been playing with a flashlight I've been playing with it on and off for 6 years, but in the last 3 months, I've gotten real serious with a flashlight, and I can tell you right now, as decent as I am with the flashlight, even I can't hit you from that far away sometimes, but it's like one out really good about that one flashlight blind. The ghost face was literally crouched and leaning, behind a rock. He was doing that lean thing behind the rock, and you can't expose him. And I insta flashlight blinded him when he was trying to expose people. Yeah, and that's my point. I've been using it for quite a while, and I'm still not that good at it. I mean, I'm okay, but I'm not no elitist god tier person with it. Well, I'm gonna tell you, as you well seen, and I've told you this already. In order to play this game, you've got to have two things: patience and a team. And and as you can see, my team, all they want to do is bicker and argue back and forth and talk over each other, and this is the problem. This is why I keep trying to find new people. And this game honestly, it takes a toll on people. It makes them, it makes them mad. Yeah. Yeah, and it's people like that, those survivors, that and now that is a very small thing that happens. You're not always going to get that, and this, yeah, once in a while. And this is why I say that, you remember when we had that conversation, you asked me, well, why do you think behavior is trash? Well, this is an example of why, because they base the entire game off of a very small handful of people. You're not going to see those people you just had every single match. But behavior treats the game as like every survivor team is like that. And you've played with me a whole bunch of times. Sometimes we make it out, sometimes we don't. Oh, they just kept looping you, yeah? Yep, and those are what we call career survivors. They literally have no life, night and day, because again, The most important thing to remember is they're getting paid real money for that. And so they take it real fucking serious. Yeah, exactly. And those particular people on both sides, whether they play killer or they play survivor, they play the same way. And they are the epitome of what's wrong with the game. Do you know how to broadcast? Okay. What are you using YouTube? Okay. Well, bro, hold on. First, let me stop my broadcast.